everyone, welcome back to Ormsley Farm, the halfway homestead. Today is day 14. Day 14 of Vlogmas 2025. The past 2 days I have been out for the count, y'all. I have been sick. But thanks to fire cider and rest, I am on the med. So I may still sound a little stuffed up and sick, but I'm feeling a lot better. So I was able to make a video. But what we're going to do on this video is I'm going to do just kind of a check-in. I haven't done a check-in on everything in a hot minute. And then we will end this video with me talking about the easiest way that I've learned to make dinners that are like 20 to 30 cents, y'all. And that's by doing puck leftover meals. I've talked about in my other videos about freezing leftovers into the hockey puck single serve. And that's what we're going to do because it is week 3 of Advent. And we're going to light the Advent candles and we're going to sit down and chit chat about it. But let's head into Mother Clucker Village, give a check-in on them. And then we will go inside and we will check the gardens. We will check the canning rooms. And we're going to talk about the fireplace too, because we are actually going to start lighting fires here very soon because it's about to be really, really cold. And there's my dog child. So if you are new here, hello, I am Casey from Ormsley Farm, the halfway homestead. I was a city boy that moved out to the country, but then I moved back to the city. But now I'm planning to move back to the country literally in a few months, y'all. So if these type of videos interest you, backyard chickens, baking from scratch, homesteading, gardening, all of that kind of stuff, I hope you go ahead and click that subscribe button. But also click the bell because you'll be notified anytime that I put new videos out, which is every single day in the month of December. So December is a little bit different on videos, y'all, because I do the Vlogmas, but come January, it's back to prepping, it's back to homesteading stuff, packing and getting ready. So let's go ahead and get into that festive intro. Alrighty, y'all, we're in Mother Clucker Village and it is starting to get really cold. Y'all, it's supposed to be like high of like 29 these next couple of days. And so I've been getting the chicks ready for that. And what I did first while I'm doing the check-in is we actually brought them out some oatmeal. One thing that I love to do, I've done it on another video, is homemade grits or homemade oatmeal. Bring it out because that helps them regulate their body heat. Again, not boiling hot, but today we did the oatmeal. It's 2 parts water to 1 part oats. I rolled oats and I stir it and let it get fluffy, and then I let it cool down a little bit and I bring it out here. So that's what I did right here. You see that they absolutely love it. Both the Jacksons and the Williams. And now I'm going to show you how they're doing. So I'm going to flip this camera around and we'll see how they're doing. Alrighty. Hi, Coco. Hi. Hi, Angel. Tamisha. How everybody doing? Did y'all eat all of the oatmeal already? And the windbreakers have helped kind of keep the wind down because it's very chilly. But they do, it's funny because we put the window back on the coop right there. And when it gets a little too windy, you'll see all of them go back into the back room. It's, as it is right now, ooh, it's cold. There's Bailey. He's letting everybody know it's cold. They'll go back into the closed coops and keep everybody a little bit warm. But they go to bed a lot earlier too now because of it being so cold. But they're just having a little bit of snack, a little bit of dinner. Their oatmeal was their snack. They have their Christmas tree, which is lit up every night. Now we're going over here to the Williams. Hello, no, Jacksons. Hi, Jacksons. Did y'all like your oatmeal? There's their Christmas tree. I gotta straighten out the lights because it fell down from the wind. They're the same way. They'll go back into their coop. They have a window on theirs. They'll go back into their coop when it gets just too blistering windy. But all in all, they're happy and healthy. I've been doing a mix of their food and corn because corn helps them regulate their body heat. So they get that added on their food. But they're looking good. And of course, while we're right here by the chicken coops in Mother Clucker Village, it's also where the garden is. And you see we got our, we pulled the rest of our, besides this one, we pulled the rest of our lettuces. So this is just garlic right here in this bed. And this will, see, that's what it does all the time. I have to load it back up. This will sit until the spring, till right before I move. I'll harvest it right before I move. Same thing with the onions. These are all the onions. And then an empty bed. All the beds will be coming with me. My 2 rain catchment trash cans will be coming. Oh, and Des will be coming. I guess just to say that. Herbs are looking a little sad over there. Right, Des, say you're coming. All right, that's kind of my little sad garden update, but I mean, these are looking good, so hopefully we'll have some good onions and garlic to take with us to the new homestead. All right, let's head in and actually go to the canning room, see how the canning room's doing. Bye, everybody. Can everybody say bye? No. Okay. Oh, Michael wanted to say bye. Bye, Michael. All righty, and on the new homestead, these will not be coming with us. We'll be building new chicken runs. And I learned about the chicken runs that I want from Casey and Savannah over at Hey Wanderer. So I'll be doing a video on building the 2 coops, and I'll be looking into getting turkeys and ducks. So you won't want to miss that. Make sure you are pressing that subscribe button and all that good stuff. All right, come on, Des, let's go to the canning room. All right, we'll meet you in the canning room. All righty, now we're heading out to the canning area, AKA what was known as the garage. Right now, it is the perfect temperature, environment for all of the canning stuff. And we've canned a good amount. I didn't can as much as I did past couple of years, but one thing that I was very conscious about was when I wanted to make sure that we were actually going to use it. And you know, sometimes you can things just because it's the cool thing to do, but then it's just a waste of canning jars if you're not going to use it. And like, I would can so much tomato sauce and then have it for 2-3 years. So I was very conscious on what I was canning this year. And this is pretty much all that I would go through, me, in the next couple of months. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna flip you around, kind of show you some of the highlight ones that I'm really excited to try, stuff that I've already tried. And then we'll go in and we'll talk about the fireplace before we go and get ready for dinner. Alrighty, yeah. So tried this a lot. This is taco meat. Pork roast in a jar. This is the egg roll in a jar. Love all of these. These are very convenient for one person. Pop it open, bring it back to a boil kind of thing. Got a lot of the beans and the veggies. We use these all the time. This is that hummus in the jar. I absolutely love it. This is one that we always seem to can too much of, but you never can have enough pickles. Pickles and all of our fruits, I think, is one thing that I have to be more conscious on actually putting in the meal prep. This is all of our tomato products. That's V8. That's mainly Mom's. Our barbecue sauces. This is a cheese dip and rotel. You can't really see it because it's dark and I don't have my headlamp. This is a tomato soup base. So all you gotta do is add the cream to be a tomato bisque. And then all this down here is jellies and fruits again, and ciders that I have been using. We got potatoes and the cabbages, some of my dried stuff, store-bought broths, and y'all, I had so much Halloween candy left over that we had to vacuum seal some good stuff, y'all. And some marshmallows. We did some mini marshmallows because they wouldn't fit in my jars. This is some simmer pots. Love having those ready. So we got vegetable soup. I don't even know what that is. I'm sure that's a ham and bean probably, yeah? These are all my jars of canned chicken. We use those for casserole. They go all the way back. It's great to have. You can use these for your pets too. Dogs love them. Just be careful on the bones when you peel them away. But when you can them, it like peels from the bone so easily. This is a turkey stew right here. This is the ham and bean. And then we got some chilies. As you see, I've been breaking into the chilies. And these soup are for 2 people, so it's 2 meals of soup. And one of the things that I did with the chili you'll see tonight is I wanted chili for lunch because it was cold. Instead of putting it in the refrigerator and forgetting about the other half. We're gonna use that on top of one of our pucks. And I'll show you what I mean by pucks in a minute, to make it kind of like a soup casserole kind of thing. So it's gonna be good. French onion soup, some of our home canned broths, and then chocolate syrup and pancake syrup. 2 things that I tried this year that I'm really, really excited about. Some water glass eggs that we've been breaking into. But yeah, candy area, she's ready. This is one of our freezers, and this is the other freezer, and I'm gonna pop it open so you know what I mean by the pucks. This is what I mean by the pucks. So we freeze them in these little pucks right here. This is a beef, shredded beef roast. And so all you gotta do, single person, is just grab it out of the roast, put it on for 2 minutes in the microwave, or you can put it back on the stove to heat it back up, and then you have your homemade dinner. We got it in goulages, macaroni and cheese, casseroles, and soups. So when I say puck, it is my favorite thing to do it. And I don't have the molds here. I'll have to show you when we do dinner. Favorite thing to do it. And I'll leave the mold in the Amazon storefront and the link down below. So, yes. Let's go talk about fire. Look at those beautiful beef roasts. Woo-wee. All right. Oh, this is an awful angle, y'all. I'm so sorry, but we just gonna kind of go with it. Actually, we not. All right, y'all, yeah, that's about as good as it gets. So, that's how it's gonna be. But as you see, I'm sitting right in front of the fireplace because it's supposed to be very cold here the next couple of days in Georgia. And I wanted to talk about how we've been prepping for that. Now, wood we have prepped, but one thing that we learned about, and we got this one creosote log. I wanted to make, did I say it right? I've been calling it wrong, y'all. The creosote log. And if it's good, I will leave it in the next couple, because we're gonna do it tomorrow night. So on day 15 video, you'll be able to see the fire lit. But explain, of course, y'all probably know I'm talking to Mom off the camera. It's supposed to heat up the creosote, right?
Yeah, it cleans your chimney out.
It basically cleans your chimney out. Now, this doesn't take away from actually having your chimney swept by a chimney sweep, but this does help a lot better too. It heats up and then it dusts down and then it, I guess, disappears. I don't really know. I'll leave links to different articles about this type of thing, but we heard that it's a good thing for safety for your fireplace. So that's what we is going to do. So we're gonna do this and light the fireplace. It's a beautiful fireplace, so you'll definitely have to tune back in tomorrow and see how the fire looks. Because what you're supposed to do, the directions say, is to let it go for a couple hours until it runs out. And then that would have cleaned most of the creosote in your chimney, in your flue, or wherever it is. Y'all, I'm really not that knowledgeable on fireplaces, but I'm trying to do my best on doing what's best safety-wise, and going from there. So now, we're gonna, in a couple hours for me, but a YouTube second for you, we're gonna sit down, we're gonna light 1, 2, and week 3 of the Advent candles on the wreath. And we're gonna talk about my pucks that I just talked about and how I make those dinners into literally tens of cents, where it saves a lot of money for you. So I'll see you in a YouTube second. Alrighty, so I'm gonna show you exactly how it's done. This is the frozen puck. You see it's frozen, hard. It costs about 27 cents to make. It's a single serve, about a cup. And all I'm gonna do is we're gonna put it right in the microwave for 2 minutes. And while that's going, this is the chili heating back up to a boil. And then we're just gonna dump it over that. All right, see, 2 minutes is just about perfect on that. So now all I'm gonna do with this is we're literally gonna take the chili, bloop, and now we have a stew that's fogged up. Yum! Let's go sit down. Alrighty, and that's how easy it is to heat up this stuff for leftovers. let me tell you. So when I do my soups, I usually aim for about $1.16 for a quart, which means about 58 cents per serving. So that's the 58 cents plus the 27 cents, which is roughly 85 cents that now is in this dinner, which is going to be fill belly deliciousness that I get to have in front of the Advent candle wreath. So, y'all, thank you so much for tuning into this video. Thank you all for the sweet messages while I was out sick for the past 2 days. I really do appreciate it. If y'all are enjoying these Vlogmas videos, I hope you go ahead and like and subscribe. But also hit that bell icon so you're notified anytime that new content drops to the channel, which is every single day for the month of December. But also follow me on social media at Instagram, Facebook, Threads, all at Ormsby Farms. And I will see y'all in the next video, which is tomorrow. And y'all, tomorrow we're lighting the fire, so you're not going to want to miss that. So y'all, until then, bye. Be blessed. Cheers.